Good day everyone. Welcome for my another video, and today I'll be presenting my output on instructional requirements 3 of the subject event driven programming, which is working with interactive multi-module GUI development using Java AWT. In the previous presentation, instructional requirements 2 or working with GUI components are presented by now form in this project I added 2 more modules. The dashboard and rent form. In addition to that, nanapod sila functionality using event handlers. So now, I'll demonstrate 3 modules, ang dashboard form, buy now form, and rent form. Atong i-demo ang interface, navigation of functionalities step by step. So, first part is the dashboard for GUI walkthrough. So this is the dashboard form window. At the top natay navigation bar with logo, title and navigation buttons like kaning dashboard, track orders, track rent, cart, about us, help, notifications, profile ug logout. Mo to siya nga atong mga navigation bar. Then kung i-click nako ang mga buttons like help or about us, mo pop up lang ang placeholder dialogues kay wala pa may backend ani. So functionality application pa pero wala pa tanaw implement og backend. So ingana lang sa siya. Kung i-click nako ang logout na confirmation dialog nga mangutana, are you sure before mo close. So ang atong logout is naada na to og kining functionality which is ma-close ang ato ang program or ang ato ang system if ato siyang i-click. At the center part natay welcome section greeting the user. Sabos na ang product grid. So arrange ni siya into 2 rows by 4 columns. Every product card shows the name, category, buy price o rent per day plus duha ka buttons, ang buy now and rent. Kung i-click na ko ang buy now, now mo-open siya sa buy now form. So mo ni siya. And then kung i-click na ko ang rent, mo-open siya sa rent form pod. So mo to siya ang ato ang dashboard. Then let's have a walkthrough to the buy now form. So now let's try the buy now feature. Inside this form makita na to ang product details with unit price. So pag click na to makuha largo ang katong product name ug ang iyang price. So the user needs to fill out contact, address, email, payment method o quantity or ang kanang mga information nga need para sa pagpalit sa product. The total amount filled is automatically computed when I change the quantity. So automatic na siya ang amount once nga akong patasan ang quantity para mas convenient sa user makita niyang iyang bayaran. Kung i-click na ko ang confirm, i-checks kung kumpleto ang fields o valid ang quantity. So napa siya validation nga buhaton na siya mag-proceed. Then mo show ang confirmation dialog summarizing the purchase. So manapay summarization dire para makita pod sa user ang iyang kanang gipalit. If you click yes, magawas success message. So na success message nga purchase confirmed, thank you. If I click cancel or the window X, the form closes. So mo to siya cancel button pod. Then that's all for the buy now GUI. Then let's have a walkthrough to my another module which is ang rent form. Now let's test the rent option. Example, I click mensut, it opens the rent form. Then inside this form na ang product info og price per day which is automatic siya get gikan atong product nga ato ang gi-click. So user must input contact address, rental duration which is in days, quantity and optional notes. Then the total is computed automatically based on days, as quantity and price per day. Kung i-click na ko ang confirm, the form validates the input fields. Din mo show ang confirmation dialog with the rental summary. If yes, success message, rent request submit the thank you. If you cancel or X, the form closes. So yung ato lang iyang logic. That was the GUI demo. Now let's go to the functionality explanation sa code, focusing on event imports, listener, and handlings. At the very top of every file, we import java.awt for GUI components like frame, panel, label, button, and etc. We import also java.awt.event to handle events like button clicks, text changes, and window closing. Sa buy now form o rent form, we implement action listener and text listener interface. So, sa atong dashboard form, natay navigation buttons nga nagamit og action listener. So, each navigation button uses an action listener event. When I click it, it triggers either a placeholder dialog or a confirmation dialog for logout. Sa dashboard form pod, sa buy now and rent buttons, so the buy now and rent buttons also use action listener. Clicking them creates and opens a new form, morning buy now form o rent form. So katong mga module, ma-open mo hinungdan nga ko if i-click nato tong mga button is ma-open siya with product data. So kadong price per day o kadong name sa dito sa ato ang buy now module o sa ato ang rent form mo to siya nga ma-appeal tungod ani nga code. So ma-appeal ang ang data o kuha. In buy now form pod, nagamit ang quantity field is nagamit siya text listener. So here the text listener event is attached to the quantity field. Every time I edit the quantity or the compute total method, it calculates and updates the total price field. So mo hinungdan nga if i-increase na ko ang quantity, mutaas pod ang iyahang price. In this code pod, both confirm and cancel buttons implement the action listener event. Cancel simply closes the form, confirm validates inputs, shows a yes or no confirmation dialog, and if yes, shows success message. The same in rent form. So, ang quantity fields po is nagamit siya og text listeners for the calculation. Sa katong ato ang case times quantity times duration para po siya sa pag-automatic o calculation sa price. Then just like in buy now form, the confirm button validates inputs and shows a confirmation dialog. Cancel button closes the form immediately. And in all forms, na siya window closing. So this handles the window closing event when the user clicks the X instead of crashing. The form closes properly using this pose. So ngotay purpose ni add window listener. So that's our Shanvogue dashboard system with 3 modules: dashboard form, buy now form, and rent form. We've seen how GUI components work with events. Ang action listener is for buttons, text listener for auto calculations, window adapter for handling closed events, and how confirmation dialogues manage user action. That's all. Thank you for listening.